welcome to Math Chest number 3. We're going to be working through some division problems here, some division word problems, and we are, as always, going to follow our ran out of room there, W strategy. That is a W under there, promise. So let's start with our R step and read our problem. It's going to bother me if I don't fix it. So let's try again. R, D, W. Got a new pen, still getting used to it. Melissa has 43 toy soldiers. She lines them up in rows of 5. Rows of 5. I think that's important because that's making me think equal groups. If I hadn't already said that this was a division problem, that rows of 5 is making me think I am dividing these toy soldiers up into a certain number of groups to fight imaginary zombies. How many of these rows can she make? Well, thankfully, she's not using her toy soldiers against real zombies. That would not be very effective. How many rows can she make? All right, so there's two parts of this question here. How many rows can she make? And after she makes as many rows as she can, she puts the rest of the soldiers in the last row. How many soldiers are in that row? That's telling me there's going to be a remainder. The problem is kind of suggesting here that there's going to be some left over after I get done, and I need to tell how many that is. So let's draw a picture. Move on to our D step here. Let's draw a picture. So I could go 1 soldier, 2 soldiers, 3 soldiers, 4 soldiers, 5, but instead I think I'm just going to draw a picture for the row and count by 5s. So I'm using my multiples list here. 5, here's another row, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Oops. Just like in the multiples list, I'm going to notice here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I can't do that. Here is my partial group. 40 is the biggest number I can make into equal rows. And then I'm going to have some left over in this last row here because I know I can't make 45. I don't have enough. I only have 43. So let's check our questions again. How many of these rows can she make? Well, let's check. How many whole rows did I make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She made 8 rows of 5, which makes sense. 8 times 5 is 40, and that's the biggest number I can make without going over my 43 soldiers. So I had 43 soldiers, and I used 40 of them. How many are left over in this partial row? 43 minus 40 is 3. These 3 of these guys left over. So let's switch to another color here. In this last row, I have 1, 2, 3 soldiers ready to fight imaginary zombies. Okay, so that answers my second question. How many soldiers are in that row? She has 3 soldiers in the last row. As you're working through these word problems, make sure you're making a smart choice. Does this problem, when I read it, does it make more sense to do my multiple list or more sense to use an equal groups spiderweb technique? What is going to make sense the best in my brain to read it, draw it, and then write out my answer? Good luck, and make sure that you look for the clue for Math Chest number 3 on the very last slide of this Class Kick presentation. Good luck, and I hope you unlock the Mega Chest.